G'day everyone, welcome to the Open Mills channel. Today we're going to finish off this boulder opal. We started rubbing out on the wheel last video. There was supposed to be a matrix treating video between now and the last video, but that's taken a little bit longer to do because I'm doing 2 lots of treats in it in the end. Wasn't happy with the first treat, so that's going to take a little bit extra time, but we'll get on with something else. And I want to see what will become of this. So immediately cracked. Don't know what it's going to do, whether that comes off the top and it's still got the colour in this darker section, or whether that's cracked all the way through, so it may actually have to sort of stay there, or we're just going to end up with a tiny little stone. We'll see what happens. But we'll try and tidy it up best we can, and just see what it does once it's tidy and where the stone will lie. I'd like to get the whole thing, but not sure we'll get the whole thing. But I'll set the Dremel up, we'll get on with it. I'm going to start with the 150 grit. Just start tidying up around these edges near that crack. See what happens. So that's gotten to most of the damaged, cracky joins. Still a bit to go there. That's as far as I want to go with the 150. I'm going to swap to the 400 and be very gentle about what I'll lose from now on. So that's what we've got left. We've still got our colour patch in the middle. But clearly around out here, we've lost our layering. So whether this stone just gets smaller cut, We'll just tidy it up, smooth it out and check it out. May even leave it as a picture stone as is. Alright, so 400. Let's get it up. Still got a little bit of colour in there. It took a bit to get all the marks out, transition them without little crack lines. So there would have been one along here. That's how that tidied up. All this side had to go. Wasn't much colour in it anyway. A spot in the middle there anyway as well. But we'll leave it like that. Give it a bit better shape and continue polishing. Okay, like me, many of you may have not really recognised this bit. It's just my split mandrel, but I've grabbed some of the grit material that pads are made from. This is a 600. I'm going to have a trial test and see what this does on here as far as the 600 grit. Okay. We'll get some cerium oxide on it. Let's see how she comes up. And it's not too bad a result. I'm sure I could go back onto the 1200 and get it a little bit better. But I think this stuff is going to be my new best friend. As I said, that's the grit material they put on the magnetic plates. I'll see if I can find somewhere and put it in the link. I think Gem Cuts sell this stuff, so yeah, worth a shot, especially if you're carving. It's a bit more flexible, getting into the grooves. And you can cut it to shape. But yeah, no, I'm quite impressed with the finish on that. or how long it took me especially. To be honest, this couple of hours, it didn't take long at all. I'm still within the same day, same morning, so yeah, that wasn't long at all just to achieve that. So yeah, a bit more work. I'm sure I can get a bit better with the 1200. The pads that we've got, the 1200 is contaminated, so I won't use the 1200 of this, but it would have been very handy to continue on, and the 3000. We'll get that sorted, and I might even be able to make some of this stuff available for Dremel work. But that's an definite addition to my arsenal of ways to polish things now. Yeah. So the overall Opal though, still only got that little bit of colour there. It's colour. But a big border of basically a picture stone. It can be a pendant stone, I suppose. It's worth about $50 at most. So the effort gone into that, yeah, $25 an hour and a free Opal. Nah, you do it for the labour and the love. So yeah, I'll see what I'll do with this one. Might put it in a pendant, try and make $100 just to make it worth my while. Yeah, definitely could have got a better finish. Still see some fine scratch marks at a distance as you hold it to the naked eye. Yeah, you're not going to see any of that. I'm just scrutinising it. But yeah, so I'll leave this video here and get back on with the treating. It's about to go into the acid for the second time. One of the pieces was from a treat a while ago, and I gave it a second treat in the first treat of this next coming video, and it came out absolutely amazing. I can't wait to show you that. It's actual really, yeah, amazing. So yeah, I'll cut this one short and get on with it. See you in the next video. Cheers.